Hello and welcome guys to the 6th video tutorial on LearnML video series. So in this tutorial we'll be learning about conditional statement in Python. So there are three types of conditional statement in Python. They are if else, and if elif. So when do we have to use the conditional statements? There comes a certain situation where we have many conditions for our program. So to check the trueness or the falseness of different conditions, we can use if, or we can use the conditional statements. So now let's check out the example of if statement. Okay, suppose we have two numbers. We can say if a less than 2, and after this in Python programming we have to give a colon, thus to indicate the Python interpreter that now we are entering the if statement block. Now I have to hit enter. Now you can see our indentation block we have entered there. So if a less than b, what can we do here? We can say print a is less than b. Okay. So if a less than b, we can print a or 2 is less than b 3. That prints out the value of a2 is less than value of b3. We can also use it for various relational operators, like if a not equal to b, print a and b are not equal. 2 and 3 are not equal. So that comes for if. But what about we have more than one condition? Suppose we have two conditions, like either true or false. We can use for the same values, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. If a is less than b, print a is less than b, else if a is less than b, print a then b, else print. So either a is less or either a is greater. So you still match one of the two conditions. So 2 is less than 3 or a is less than b, it matches the first condition. But what if we change our values? A is 4 and b is 3. And let's copy this paste it here. Let's see. 4 is greater than 3. At first it checks if a less than b, that is if 4 is less than 3, and it finds out it is false. So when it finds out it is false, it checks if there is a else block. So now there is a else block, so it enters or it executes whatever it is inside the else block, that is print a is greater than b, that is 4 is greater than 3. So this is for if and else. So now what is, so I think till now you have figured out the situations for if, elif, like if there are more than 2 conditions. So if there is only a condition, we use a single if statement. If there is 2 conditions, we use if else statement, and if there are more than 2 conditions, we can use if elif statements. Like let's ask for age. Let's say I entered 3. Now if is equal 3, print you are 3 years old. Elif is greater than 3 and is less than or equal to 10, print you are years old. And again we can put is greater than 10 and is less than equals to 16, print you are a teenager. Okay. There it matches, you are 3 years old, because we input 3 for our age. Now again let's run this again. So now I'll input 7, okay, and I'll give it all these conditions again. Okay, here the age is 7 because the inputted age is 7. Now it checks if age equals 3. No, it searches for another block, elif. Elif is greater than 3, yes, and age less than or equal to 10, yes. Now what this AND statement does is, it's the AND statement checks whether the both of the conditions are valid or not. That is the age less greater than 3, yes, and is the age less than or equal to 10, yes. That means it enters inside the elif block, this first elif block, and prints you are whatever the age, years old. You are 7 years old. Okay. But and for the third elif statement, it goes as okay 16, and again copy and paste all of these conditions. Okay, the input age is 16, so the first condition becomes false and the second condition also becomes false. Third condition, greater than or equal, if the age is greater than 10, yes, and the age less than or equals to 16, yes, the both conditions are true, that is the AND is satisfied. So it enters inside the third elif block, that is it prints you are a teenager. Okay, sorry, you are a teenager. So this conditional statements are also pretty simple. So I hope you got the basic ideas. Thank you for watching my videos. Please follow up my tutorial and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.